salt on my tongue. You left forgiven, day still young. Flip-flop rhythm, sand in your hair. You trace my name like it's always been there. Breathe in this palm air, slow waves, we don't care. Time slides, we stay here, locked in this light, you and I, my dear. Breathe in this palm air, soft, tie your hand there. World fades, feel so clear, right we are, right here. Half melted ice drips from your glass. You steal my shades, hours drift past. You hum that tune low under breath. I'd stay in this loop till there's nothing left. Breathe in this palm air, slow waves, we don't care. Time slides, we stay here, locked in this light, you and I, my dear. Breathe in this palm air, soft, tie your hand near. World fades, feel so clear, right where we are, right here. Let the sun fall slow, oh yeah. We don't need to go. If this is all we get, it's already perfect. Breathe in this palm air, slow waves, we don't care. Time slides, we stay here, locked in this light, you and I, my dear. Breathe in this palm air, soft, tied your hand near. World fades, feel so clear, right where we are, right here.
The horizontal sun bleeds honey on the tide. Amber light spills where the salty winds collide. Forward to the floor, drifting through the golden haze. We lose accounting of the remaining days. The ivory keys are warm beneath the touch, giving us little but needing so much. Sand grains dancing on the surface of the wood. Everything moving just the way it should. Slow down the spinning of the cooling blow. Wrap the shoreline in a velvet rope. When the orange fire meets the indigo deep. This is the promise that the breakers keep. Steady pulses in the marrow of the bone. We found a kingdom we can call our own. Higher than the spray and the sword and gold. Caught in the motion of the evening low. Slow down the speeding of the cooling glow. clock in the sacred space. Slow down the spinning of the cooling low. Wrap a shoreline in a velvet robe. When the orange fire meets the indigo deep. This is the promise that the breakers keep. Steady pulses in the marrow of the bone. We found a kingdom we could call our own. Higher than the spray and the soaring gold. Caught in the motion of the evening low. Slow down the spinning of the cooling dough. Wrap the shoreline in the velvet robe. When the orange fire hits the indigo deep. This is the promise that the breakers keep. Steady pulses in the marrow of the bone. We found a kingdom we can call our own. The asphalt swallows the remaining light. A velvet tunnel caught by silver beams. The dashboard glow flickers against your cheek. Steady hands tracing the curve of the highway. No destination is in the digital map. Only the pull of the shifting horizon. The heavy air taste of salt and electricity. Moving through the static of the dying day. The low pulse ripples through the leather seats. The floorboards hum with hidden gravity. Liquid bars spill from the hidden speakers. Soften edges blurring the street lamp glare. We are ghosts navigating a concrete vein. Passing the skeletal shapes of the skyline. The city is a memory receding in the mirror. It's a collection of sparks in a dark jar. Into the hollow where the shadow breathes. Falling upward to the indigo wide. Gravity yields to the motion of the wheels. The engine breathes a deep metallic sigh. We drift within the wave of the silence. Caught in the friction of a velvet hour. Nothing remains but the distance we bridge. Lost in the tide of a cooling concrete. The clock is a fiction on the glowing screen. Time is measured in the length of a line. White streaks bleeding into a singular thread, pulling us toward the edge of the map. No words required in the heavy stillness. The frequency does the talking for us now. A rhythmic heartbeat in a world of glass, turning the stillness into a fluid dream. Oh. Factories move like giants in mist. Their red eyes blinking at the passing haze. The atmosphere thickens with a violet tint, wrapping the cabin in a soft embrace. Your profile is a silhouette against the void. A portrait painted in no resolution blue. We are the only pulse left in the artery, circulating through the ribs of the night. The sounds expansive fill the empty space, resonating deep within the marrow of the ride. The steady current flowing through, still guiding us away from the waking world. The horizon is a promise of permanent shade, where the sky meets the earth in a dark fall. We keep our faith with the ghosts of the world, guided by the hum of the subterranean drive. Softens as the speed takes hold. Every light becomes a streak of liquid flame. The world is a blur of cooling stone, waiting for the stars to lose their grip. Into the hollow where the shadows breathe, falling upward to the indigo wide. Gravity yields to the motion of the wheels. The engine breathes a deep metallic sigh. Each rough within the way of the silence. Flowing through the velvet silence of a static sea. Wait for the current to pull the weight of the gravity. The heavy velvet curtain unfolds in a liquid dream. Nothing is fixed or quite as solid as it might seem. Starlight flittering through the mesh of a silver net, catching the shadows of words we haven't spoken yet. Suspended in the amber glow of a distant sphere. The hum of the engine is the only sound I hear. Suspended in the amber glow of a distant sphere. The hum of the engine is the only sound I hear. Every breath is a ripple moving across the deep. I promise the horizon is struggling to keep. The floor beneath my feet is dissolving into mist. Chasing a feeling that I didn't know still exists. Sink into the layers of the cool blue light. Drift into the hollow of the endless night. Steady as the pulse of a subterranean heart. Watching all the scattered pieces fall apart. The pressure is of kindness in the wide expanse. Lost inside the patterns of a slow motion dance. Weightless and wandering far from the shore. Not searching for an exit or a closing door. The frequency is shifting to a softer tone. The geometry of quiet is a place of my own. Time is a vibration that I can finally trace. In the curvature of this lonely and hollow space. A syncopated finger in the corner of my eye. Counting every heartbeat as the minutes pass me by. The foundation is shaking but the spirit stays calm. Holding the coldness of the void inside my palm. No direction is needed when the center's here. In the wash of the stillness where the vision is clear. Below it is a wrinkle like a night around the soul. Surrendering the power and the need for control. Lush and lingering like a scent upon the air. Taking all the sorrow that was once standing there. A deep dive down where the pressure turns to grace. Searching for the warmth of a familiar hidden place. Sinking through the layers of the cool blue light. Drifting through the hollow of the endless night. Steady as the pulse of a subterranean heart. Watching all the scattered pieces fall apart. The pressure is of kindness in the wide expanse. Lost inside the patterns of a slow motion dance.
vibration is a ripple on the surface, smoothing the edges of every care. Now the horizon is a thin copper wire, holding the weight of the coming dark. The tempo remains in a wavering pair, igniting a quiet and internal spark. The transitions flow like melting honey, leaving a soft and invisible mark. Amber light spilling through the screen. The heavy heat is turning into velvet, aesthetic, and our hidden polished tone. The sky is bleeding out its final secret. We are suspended in the fading glow, letting the gravity loosen its hold. The gravity begins to fade away beneath the violet tide of solar dust. A heavy pulse is all that wants to stay within this cabin made of copper rust. The cabin lights are blinking out of time, while silence settles in a steady wave. Above the clouds, the peaks of planets climb to find the peace that every pilot gave. My fingertips are grazing points of cold, where synthetic vibrations start to bloom. The stories of the stars are being told in every corner of this hollow room. The pendulum of light begins to swing, a constant friction in the velvet deep. I listen to the way the vacuum sings, while all the constellations fall asleep. This hollow frequency is all I know, until it goes inside a metal shell. The further that the tides of orbit go, the deeper that the silver shadows swell. The weight of nothing is a heavy crown, a drifting to the great unknown. The darkness pulls the heavy pressure down and leaves me in the distance all alone. Suspended in the amber of the void, the gears of time are grinding into sand. Each fragment of a broken asteroid is slipping through the reaching of my hand. The circuits hum a low and lonely tune against the freezing motion of the tide. Beyond the jagged edges of the moon, there is no place for any spark to hide. A sudden flash of radium and gold collides against the window of the soul. The secrets that the nebulae have hold of mine lit beyond my own control. The magnetism pulls against my chest, a rhythm counting in the endless black. The motion never offers any rest, and there is no direction leading back. This hollow frequency is all I know, until it goes inside a metal shell. The further that the tides of orbit go, the deeper that the silver shadows swell. The weight of nothing is a heavy crown, a drifting to the great unknown. The darkness pulls the heavy pressure down and leaves me in the distance all
white horizon bleed into the turquoise bay, where salt got driftwood marks the ending of the day. I tracked the hollow pulse of bamboo on the sand, small shadows stretching on across this narrow strand. The coral dust is cool beneath my weary feet, while citrus winds collide with sky in motion meet. A distant freighter slips me on the liquid line. The silver scales of local fish begin to shine. Forget the heavy ticking of the mainland clouds, the amber resin leaks from sunlit cedar bluffs. I'll weave a crown of jasmine for the coming tide, with nowhere left to run and nothing left to hide. Golden rice floating on the swell. Listen to the story that the crashing breakers tell. Lazy currents dragging every worry to the beat, while the islands and the sailors fall asleep underneath the canvas of a violet tinted dome. The rolling foam has colored every wanderer home. The coconuts are thumping on the matted grass. I watch the seasons in the shuttered broken glass. The palm fronds where I feel from the humid air. A humid stillness settles in my tangled hair. No heavy boots to bruise the belly of the earth, just simple miracles for everything that works. The campfire embers mimic stars above the reef, a gentle harvest for a momentary thief. I sip the nectar from the hollowed wooden bowl, and feel the cooling spray rejuvenate my soul. The sugar cane is swaying to a muted beat, before the morning brings a shimmering heat. Golden rice floating on the swell. Listen to the story that the ration breakers tell. Lazy currents dragging every worry to the deep, while the islands and the sailors fall asleep. Golden ride, floating on the swell. Listen to the story that the crashing breakers tell. Lazy currents dragging every worry to the deep, while the islands and the sailors fall asleep. Underneath the canvas of a violet tinted dome, the rodents always calling every wanderer home. Lights bleed into the damn concrete, chasing ghosts of tires on a one-way path. The engine hums a low-frequency prayer, while the skyline holds its breath in the cold. Gravity pulls at the edge of the velvet, wait for the signal to dissolve into clay. Reflections fracture on the windshield glass, moving through the marrow of the iron grey. No destination, just the drift of the tide. The dashboard glow is the only sun I know. Filling up with the bass. We are the pulse beneath the pavement stones, lost in the circulation of the midnight flames. The silence screams in a long distance call. Trace the architecture of a restless spring, flowing on the Chevy wave of the dark. Deep in the marrow of the electric night, everything moves a jagged blade. It fades before the questions can arise, leaving only the throb of the hidden speakers.
Shadows stretching
longer than the streets, weaving through the skeletons of the towers. Fingertips tracing the arc of the wheel, synchronized with the click of the turn signal. The air is thick with the scent of the rain and the steady thrum of a heart made of chrome. Nothing is solid in the blur of emotion, just a sequence of lights in a cooling void. Lost in the circulating of the midnight days, where the silence screams and long distance call. Trace the architecture of a restless stream, floating on the heavy weight of the dark. Deep in the marrow of the electric night, everything moves while the world stays still. Deep in the marrow, deep in the marrow, deep in the marrow. Everything moves while the world stays still.
Static in my head, can't sleep. Blue glow painting both our cheeks. Half-read messages, unsent. You're a ghost in my apartment. Midnight pulse running through my veins again. Every beat spelling out your name. In the dark, I rewind what we became. Midnight pulse, I still move the same. I still move the same. Shadows climbing up the wall, your coat hanging in the hall. Coffee cup on the counter, lip print, I trace it, I falter. Midnight pulse running through my veins again. Every beat spelling out your name. In the dark, I rewind what we became. Midnight pulse, I still move the same. I still move the same. If I let you fade, do I fade too? If I kill this say, who am I without you? Street outside is still heart keeps keeping time to a life that isn't mine. Midnight pulse running through my veins again. Every beat spelling out your name. In the dark, I rewind what we became. Midnight pulse, I still move the same. I still move the same. close enough to lose my place. Every color breathing slow, every second on your face. We're fading through the floor. Down, down a little more. Your heartbeat in my shirt. Your laugh inside the blur. If this is all we're for, then keep me at your door, just hovering unsure. Fading, fading through the floor. You lean in and change the air. Soft confession in my ear. I don't stay for anyone, but your fingers stay right here. Blinking, all the shapes rearrange. Strangers trade their names again. We stay anchored to this square, like we're just pretending. We're fading through the floor. Down, down a little more. Your heartbeat in my shirt. Your laugh inside the blur. If this is all we're for, then keep me at your door, just hovering unsure. Fading through the floor. Let the night redraw our edges. Let the ceiling disappear. If tomorrow needs an answer, leave the question here. We're fading through the floor.